It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Magic Rock Brewing Company and Salt, and it's a can of Ripe Times IPA coming in at 6.2% ABV. There's a look at the can. It's a double dry hop New England IPA. Without further ado, let's get the can out into a glass, see what we get. Big fan of Magic Rock. This is a look at the brand new range of beers as of April 2020 into Tesco stores in the UK. Another big run of beer hit Tesco. They're really pushing. I admire them for the push. You go into the big Tesco extra stores now and there's just a massive range of beer down the beer aisle. Never before in my lifetime have I seen as much beer in Tesco's than I have as of April 2020. Just speaking, I'll give you the appearance first of the beer. So we've got a 3-finger white head, lovely hazy looking New England IPA, slow moving carbonation making its way up the glass, beautiful hazy looking beer. But yeah, going back to it, as I was giving you that kind of like spiel about Tesco and the new beer and how excited we all are, just getting the aroma of the beer from this distance, it's quite potent, and that makes me happy. Let's get our nose into it then. Clementine, orange, a dry lychee, passion fruit, mango, bit of kiwi. Smells very promising, smells very good. Without further ado, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. That's pretty tidy. That's nice. A double dry hopped IPA. A New England IPA. I'm going to say the appearance is very close to being a New England IPA. I've seen them paler. I've definitely seen them paler. I've definitely seen them hazier than this. But it's most definitely passable in terms of looking at it. Preferably, I mean, these beers are £3 a can in Tesco, so they're almost half the price of some of the £6 beers that you get in bottle shops. But generally when you get a beer, a cracker from a bottle shop, it would be lighter than this and it would be an awful lot kind of hazier. Orange peel, grapefruit, a little bit of bitterness on the back end, a bit of sweetness to begin with. It's nice, it's tasty, it's very typical of where Magic Rock have gone, I suppose. Early days of Magic Rock, back in 2012, maybe 2011, 2012, they were producing like Highwire. Back then was like one of the best beers in the country. In fact, I did a collaboration with a company, with a brewery called Brains Brewery, and we brewed Barry Island IPA based on Magic Rock's Highwire. It was the pinnacle, if you like, at the time, the pinnacle of wonderful tasting IPA. And over the last, I think it was about 2 years ago, they were bought out by the company that produces Lion Stout and Lion Lager. Quite a big company. They now own Magic Rock. And you just see a slight deviation in direction as to where the brewery wants to go. Of course, when a bigger brewery purchases a smaller brewery, it's about volume. They want to get the beer out there. And I'm not surprised Magic Rock have made their way into Tesco's. I'm not surprised at all. For a 440ml can for £3, for £3 a can, it's pretty decent. In that price point, it's pretty decent. I think if I paid £5 or £6 for this in like an independent bottle shop or where Magic Rock were back in 2012, I think I'd be disappointed. Does that make sense? I'm trying to say that look, it's a very good beer for £3. And some of you might be new to craft beer and you might be thinking, £3 for a can of beer. That's quite a lot of money. You might be thinking a lot along them lines. But it's decent for that price. It's not a world beater. It was never going to be a world beater. But all the same, it's a pretty decent New England IPA. Double dry hop New England IPA. And a good effort, I suppose. I suppose it's one of those situations where this might send a few hundred people into the world of craft beer just tasting this alone and going, this tastes really good. It's drinkable, it's refreshing, nice carbonation to the beer. Let's see what they say on the side of the can. This is my first beer with the company Salt. I've all of a sudden they've kind of exploded everywhere. I've seen another couple of beers with Salt written on them in Tesco, and I see them in different shops and popping up quite a lot on social media. So I've been interested to try something or a collaboration with them. Also, they've changed. Magic Rock used to put all the different hops, yeast and malt that they used to use in the beer, but they've changed that as well. 6.5% ABV. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. Nice can art. For the price, for that £3 price point, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.